against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, along with Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is ringside as we get this game going. Tremendous atmosphere today, Holly.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame, the Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it 4. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows that they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Split backfield here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, with the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these 2 conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title, the SEC wants it, and they want it back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the 2 dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll give it to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Using his legs here. Look out, he's got space ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. Well, we know that the run game is the blueprint at Michigan. We saw it with Blake Corum and Donovan Edwards, leading them to a championship, they've got to establish the run. What I love about this back is his toughness and his physicality. He told us all week long that he knew he was going to have to carry the ball 20 or more times for them to be successful. He's ready to do that today.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The single back takes the handoff.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. And it's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Receiver in motion now. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass ball is incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. And an early contribution from this elite wide receiver. And Joel, we see the Bulldogs complement that physical running game with a special player on the edge. They are really hard to stop.
Chris, I would say borderline impossible because it takes so many resources to get up near the line of scrimmage and stop that physical running attack that you're going to create one-on-one matchups defensively. And as a defense, if you're looking at this wide receiver across the line of scrimmage, I don't know if any of these players in the secondary can cover him one-on-one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry up.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Past the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. No huddle now for the offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. For a sack on third down.
And Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's hit as he throws it. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Marshall.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. The back's got it on the pitch. Got an opening here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. He runs it into the end zone. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're going to run it. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Really solid stuff from this offense. Your quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. But he's got some space here. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half. Again, you've got to keep...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He's free down the right sideline. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Will hand it off. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
On the ground, it's Marshall. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's going to pull it down and run. And he slides down. It's enough for the first down. Solid run. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is the right coverage to use in this situation. All eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They're trying to take away the easy throw, the number 1 throw for the quarterback. But here, he just makes a great play. He decides to run it, and now you see the elusiveness and the ability with his legs, and he's able to go and move the chains. I know that's frustrating for a defense, but at that point, you just got to tip your cap to a really good quarterback.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Breaking into the clear. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, anytime we're calling out the secondary for making plays in the run game, you know that this offensive line is doing their job, covering everybody up in the defensive front, and this back is up onto the third level quickly, and these defensive backs have to be looking around thinking to themselves, I don't want to make this tackle. This guy is punishing us.
We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
In these tight games, having the ability as a quarterback to convert and move the chains with a big play on the outside, this is a huge moment. And a guy that's doing a great job really throughout the game, making decisions and managing his offense.
He's got space. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Looking for some space. It's Frazier. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. With a first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard. Makes the catch and has space. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal, handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, what a mistake. A 15-yard gift to the offense when you're trying to protect the lead here late in the game. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup that they have. Who is your best receiver, and how can you get him a one-on-one situation?
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And the Wolverines looking to run some tempo here.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the...
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Dogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Extra point try coming now. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're going to run the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll run the option. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Not the way you want to start a series. Backed up by the holding call. It's going to be second and long. Quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. They'll try the option play here. Another keeper. Runs through the defender. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs. You're in the late stages of this game. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Oh, they come up empty with a great opportunity to win this playoff game, extend their season. Instead, it's the defense that comes up huge.
That's just an incredible effort by that defense, getting themselves off the field. I know they can get the ball back technically, but Chris, this one's all but over. They'd get the ball back under 20 seconds. Don't love their chances. Now, what a stop for this defense, essentially sending them on in this playoff.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Working clock with the ground game. It tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. Strategy session before this 3rd down play. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He keeps it on a design run. Now he's got open space and slides to avoid the big hit. And what a moment for this quarterback. He does it himself. After everything he's done today and throughout the season, he wins the game with his legs.
Chris, no one else was getting that ball. He's
headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Powers into the end zone. Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He hands it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Handoff to the right side. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Dropping back, it's Stockton. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Bulldogs! This passing game is still on fire.
Chris, this will raise a few eyebrows. Still throwing the ball with this lead, no time remaining, and sticking it in the end zone. Interesting.